corruption, 7 criminals thieves in history of Nigeria. Number 6 wrecked Nigeria badly. Okay, and corruption in Nigeria dates back to the time of colonial rule. It is no baby talk and definitely not a year-old phenomenon. Bewildering the country. We will our state of economic comatose today for the sins of some men who sought it right to suck us dry at the slightest opportunity they had at our nation, cake and orange. As much as we live to pray for Nigeria to live more fruitful years, let us continue to stay mindful of these maniacs. Okay, Sani Abacha, number 1. Abacha was a military head of state in Nigeria from 1993 till his death in 1998 rather. Sani Abacha, in collaboration with his security advisor Alhaji Ismaila Gwazo, navigated a sweeping sum of $1.4 billion from the country to offshore accounts by sending in travelers checks from CBN to Guazo. All in all, $267 million was discovered and retrieved by Jesse. James Ibori, number 2. James Ibori was a former governor of Delta State from 1999 to 2007. This is someone we call Big Con. He was a very tricky and funky and funny person, okay? Tricky and funny person. Ibori was first charged with a case of fraud in 2007 when the office of lawyer Goyi Badresh was raided by UK police and discovered hard drive at revealed deals about many offshore companies run on behalf of Ibori by Gohi fiduciary agents Daniel Benedict McCann and corporate financer Labutos de Boa. All of these men were later jailed for a total of 30 years. His asset of about £17 million, 35 million dollars were frozen. He declined all charges and argued that it was a plot by the EFCC chairman Nuhu Ribadu. Okay, in December 2007, he was again charged in Nigeria by the head of EFCC, Nuhu Ribadu, for money laundering but was acquitted. Ribadu disclosed how Ibori tried bribing him with sum of $15 million. He was again charged in 2010 for 40 million naira loan misappropriated, but but floated but he fled the country rather. He was sought after the UK and his sisters were apprehended for fraud too. On 27 February 2012, he was eventually arrested for stealing 250 million US dollars from the Nigerian public purse and sentenced to 13 years in London for conspiracy defraud. 3. Dear Prayer, Peter Alamesi Messia, okay? Alamesiega was also a former governor of Bayelsa State. He was first charged in 2005 in London for money laundering after the discovery of £1 million in cash in his London home, a total sum of £1.8 million and 3.2 million dollars in cash and bank accounts, and 4 homes in London worth 10 million pounds. In 2007, he was tried in Nigeria court and condemned to 12 years imprisonment on 6 different charges, but was later pardoned by then President Goodluck Jonathan in 2013. In 2012, the United States Department of Justice executed an order of forfeiture of 401.9 $931 in a Massachusetts brokerage fund related to Alame Siaga. Okay, Mexia rather. It was reported that he flew to the UK after bail in the disguise of a woman. Wow. For Body George. Wow. Body George, I'm shocked. Body George was a former chairman of the Nigerian Port Authority in Obasanjo's administration in 2005. He was accused of 85 billion naira fraud and dragged to court by the EFCC under leadership of Nuhu Rebadu. Farida Waziri, however, took over the case in 2008 and he was found guilty on 47 counts charge of the 68 he was charged by EFCC, and he was sentenced to 30 months imprisonment but was released by court order in 2013, exonerating him of all charges. Diazani Alison Madweke, okay. Diazani was the first female president of OPEC. She was a former minister of transportation and later minister of petroleum resource. Okay, she was accused of siphoning $20 billion, which was siphoning $20 billion rather. Okay, and I was shocked when she was also counted. Well, I think this is indeed all the looters they could get, but I totally disagree with this because we have so much shocking us who didn't even go to jail for their crimes and are still out there and taking red wine and going about parties. So talking about this lady Diazani Allison, then I think she is not even supposed to be in the list of number 5. Sambo Dasuki is also among the list, and 7 is Olisa Metu. Okay, Olisa Metu was arrested by EFCC in 2016 for siphoning funds of 400 million naira for arms during the administration of Goodluck Jonathan. He was imprisoned on the 25th of February 2020. Wow. Well, the reason why I say the list is incomplete is because Obasanjo is not there and Tinubu is not there. That is unfair. That is an insult to them both for them not being in this most wanted list or the most populous list rather. Well, you can go to the comment section and share your take on this article. Thanks for listening. God bless you.